delusion. Convince yourself.
Welcome to Delusions, a podcast where you can feel your oats, let down your hair, and be gone with the wind fabulous. And most importantly, feel your French vanilla fantasy while recapping RuPaul's Drag Race. Grab your order and let's get started, Henny.
They want to see you go,
Bitch, I'm the cure for your drag delusion.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Delusions, a RuPaul's Drag Race recap podcast where we fill our French vanilla fantasies and we give our delusional opinions. And today, I am in my all black, giving my my version of goth, because on this week's episode, the girls were doing a design challenge dressed in goth. So, before we get into all of that, what are y'all delusional about today? Today, I am delusional about... So, I had this conversation earlier with my homeboy. And I was telling him, like, how much money I spent on all my clothes in my room or whatever. And he was like, you know, why don't you sell some of your clothes? Bitch, excuse me? You know, my delusions start kicking in. And I was like, my clothes and my material objects are my children. I don't have kids. And I don't want them either. These are my kids. So are you telling me to abandon my kids? Drop them off at a fire station? Give them up for adoption or something? No! I'm not giving away no motherfucking clothes. And I don't care how long it's been sitting there. I don't care if I wore it once. I don't care if the tag is still on it. I'm not giving it away and I'm not selling it. These are my clothes and I want them. You know? I might need them for a special occasion. So that's how I be acting when it comes to my clothes. I don't know why I'm like that, but that's just how I am. It is so hard for me to get rid of clothes. Does anybody else have that problem, or is it just me? Just me? Okay, yeah, maybe I'm crazy. So on today's agenda is episode 9. See you next Wednesday. I believe this is a play on See You Next Tuesday, but they put Wednesday in there because it is a design challenge for goth. And they wanted to throw Wednesday up in there because Wednesday is like the epitome of goth and the Addams Family and all of that shit. And I absolutely love this because I'm a fan of all black. I'm a fan of thriller and horror and spooky. And I just think this fits with what I'm interested in. And I'm a very big fan of Dracula as well. So I like gothy, abnormal, different type of dark element stuff. Am I making any sense? Probably not. But, you know, I like this kind of stuff. So, before we get into the episode, let's start rotating these wigs. This is part of the podcast where we're in the salon and we're getting our edges laid, our bangs cut, our curls flipped, and we're talking about last week's results. So last week we seen the Snatch Game. Did y'all enjoy that Snatch Game? Honestly, I can't even remember it at this point. Only people I remember is Saphira and Plain Jane. Saphira as James Brown and Plain Jane as that Russia character. It was so fucking funny. The winner of it was Plain Jane. The bottom two queens was Morphine and Tsunami. And they lip synced to I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. And Tsunami was eliminated. Will you guys miss Tsunami? I think that is one of the top 2 lip syncs of the season. I loved that lip sync last week. I can watch it over and over. I love that song. Yes, Mama, give it to me more. And I really felt Morphine and Tsunami's chemistry while they were lip syncing. So I loved it. So let's move on into this episode. Hit it, DJ Holiday!
Mic check, it's the first thing on my mind, ain't even out of bed yet. Versace sheets covered in Joe Malone. I need a hit to get me up with it, I never feel alone. Figurucci and Poochie to settle my nerves. I keep this coochie and Gucci to handle my curves. I got an itch, it's a bitch, and it can't be scratched. Joseph or Kim Jones need another batch of that. Louis V reigns supreme like a motherfucker. LL Bean, you can keep, bitch, I got a product. Carl, Chanel, and Fendi, Menage, a twat, a dream team. McCourtney, a Borney, start to drop some cheddar. Acne and Marnie, but take it even letter. Been to Betty for about a dozen times, but I ain't doing cocaine, I'm doing fashion lines. What? You don't know? I gotta fashion. I gotta fashion. I gotta fashion. She gotta have it.
So we see RuPaul comes in and announces the mini challenge, and it is called Spit Cam, which I find a fucking disgusting. These people are putting water in their mouths. RuPaul is telling some awful, not funny joke, and the girls are like spitting water out. Like, pfft. type of shit. I thought RuPaul was going to keep seeing jokes and the girls will spit out something if they cannot contain their laughter. But they was end up spitting on purpose. And I was kind of like, huh? I didn't get it. I didn't understand where they got this mini challenge from. But the funniest part to me was RuPaul telling Nymphia that they're going to have to replay the Snatch game. And then Nymphia wins and starts spitting everywhere, going crazy. That was the best part for me. And Nymphia wins the mini challenge. Then RuPaul announces the Maxi challenge, which is a design challenge. Some of these queens happy, and some of them are not. Getting to Maya Iman LePage face, bitch. She is like, no, ma'am. I don't want to do another design challenge. Usually it's one per season, with the exception of the earlier seasons. Why do y'all think this season is giving more design challenges than normal? Is it because of the writer's strike? Or is it because of the talent on this season? Because we have, like, I say 3 queens that really know how to sew and design. Q, Nymphia, and Dawn. So did the producers be like, oh, we got like some sewers on this season. Let's make this season design heavy, fashion heavy, or whatever. What are y'all thoughts on that? So let's move on to the runway so we can judge these looks. And the runway is called Looking Good and Feeling What? Gorgeous!
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy.
This is part of the podcast where the queens spill their delusional French vanilla fantasies. And the girls will receive lattes based off their looks. Whipped cream if the look is everything. Espresso if it's safe. And get the fuck out of my line. Get out my store if the look is trash. So the category is see you next Wednesday. And first up, in no particular order, we have Q. What do you guys think about Q's look? I seen on Twitter a lot of people was like, this is not goth. I don't know what this is. Blah, 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 blah. But let's get into the construction of the look. What she made was impeccable. Like, she looked like she brought that to the competition. She did all of that in the time frame that they were giving. I love the construction, the design of this look. To me, is it goth? I don't have a lot of goth history. So to me, it's giving goth. It's giving something out of the Addams family. I feel like she can be in Uncle Fester's weird circle. I feel like she can be Uncle Fester's wife, cousin, sister, daughter, or something like that. Somewhere along those lines. She's going to get whipped cream for me because of the composition of the outfit. Next up, we have a Nymphia win. Bitch! Whipped cream, whipped cream, whipped cream. Nymphia win looks amazing. She made that. She made that. My only take is I wish her makeup could have been a little bit more dark, a little bit more edgy, a little bit more horror. I know it's not a horror runway, but, I wish it was a little bit more grunge, if you will. But that fucking outfit she made is fucking amazing. Like that model said, that guest judge said, this can be on a runway today. I love Nymphia win. I love this queen drag. Oh my God. Amazing. Whipped cream. Next up, we have Morphine. Morphine looks fucking gorgeous, bitch. That hair was nice. That makeup is always stamped. And what she constructed, she said she's not a sword like that. So what she made was fucking amazing. I loved it. She is giving me something out of Morticia's bloodline. She could be Morticia's cousin or something like that. I like this look from Morphine. She's going to get 3 shots of espresso for me. Yeah. Next up, we have Dawn. Whipped cream. This was amazing. Dawn, this queen knows how to put some shit together. She's a very crafty queen. And I love everything that she motherfucking did on this runway. She looked fucking amazing. Loved it. The elf ears are back. Maybe that's why I'm obsessed with this look, because I just love her with elf ears. Bitch, I want to see elf ears every fucking week. And every time I see you on Roscoe's, on the internet, on Instagram, on Twitter, wherever you at, I need to see elf ears, bitch. You're in The Witcher now for me. You're in The Witcher, the queen of the elves, and I want to see you with those elf ears. Whipped cream, whipped cream, whipped cream, whipped cream. Oh my gosh, Dawn looked amazing. Next up, we have Plain Jane. Plain Jane is going to get one shot of espresso for me. What she made was cute, but she also looked like she brought this to the competition for like a lip sync number or a quick performance challenge. You know, it wasn't giving me like high fashion or anything. And like I think Dawn said in the Untucked that it's just thigh high boots and some corset shit going on. I think that's what she said. I believe that's what she said. I don't know. I like playing makeup in her wig this week as well, but I want her to stop that finger shit. The finger in the mouth thing, that has always bothered me since the moment she walked in the workroom in that animal print. Like, I don't like when she do that finger in the mouth and do that type of face. Like, it's very awkward for me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why, but I just do not like it. Don't do that no more. Plain Jane. Okay? Next up, we have Saphira. This, bitch, I was amazed. She gonna get 3 shots of espresso from me. I was truly like amazed when she came out on that runway. I was like, oh my God, she made that? Okay, Saphira. I didn't know she could do all of that. It was cute. And I loved her presentation of this on the runway. She was giving me like Benny LaCreme when Benny LaCreme did that goth performance when she was performing in that girl group. It was giving me those vibes. And I liked her presentation on the runway. So she's gonna get 3 shots of espresso for me. And keep it up, Saphira. You know, you're winning me over slowly but surely. Next up, we have Maya Iman LePage. I'm actually going to give Maya a few shots of espresso. I like this look. I really liked it. I like the front, I like the back, I like the hair. The makeup, she can kind of work on the highlight in the banana powder type of stuff. You know, she needs to work that out. But I like it. And oh my God, this look and Saphira helping her, it has caused so much discourse online and probably behind the scenes as well, because the girls was like, oh, Saphira is doing everything for Maya. Maya getting help again. Saphira made the dress for Maya. Maya ain't do shit, blah blah blah. But Saphira and Maya said, bitch, Maya actually sewed the garment. Like, maybe Saphira probably cut it out and things like that and told her what to do, but the construction of the look, Maya actually constructed, like, sewed the shit. So it's like Maya still made the dress. She sewed it. She probably didn't cut it out, but she still fucking sewed it. And that's what counts, right? The sewing of it. Am I wrong? Or am I being delusional now? I liked it. I don't know. Last up on the runway, we have Plasma. Plasma, the queen of filling her delusions, French vanilla fantasy. The delusion French vanilla was felt tonight. Plasma stomped down that runway and said, bitch, I'm serving it. I am giving it to you anyways. This is goth and I'm selling my garment. I love Plasma for that energy. But this look, no ma'am. Get out the store, get out the line. It was horrible. I did not like the makeup. That flat ass share wig that she had on that she bought from Plain Jane. No fucking ma'am, bitch. You should have teased that thing. You should have, I don't know, styled it or did something. Had somebody else style it. But just coming down in that flat ass wig and whatever outfit this is, like, it was a chop for me. Like, no ma'am, no latte for you. You don't get to come back to my store next week. Like, no. So let's get into the deliberation. The top queen of the week was Q, and the 2 bottom queens of the week was Plasma and Maya Iman LePage. Do you guys agree with Q being the winner? I'm a little iffy about this. Yes, Q did an amazing job. I actually would have made this a top 2 win tonight. And I would have said Nymphia and Dawn would have been my top 2. What Q did was amazing and everything, but we already know that she can do this kind of stuff. So the gag factor for me is Nymphia and Dawn. And we also know Nymphia can do this kind of stuff, but Nymphia is kind of like a jack in the box. You never know what the fuck she's going to do. So Nymphia and Dawn is the 2 that gave me the gag factor, so I would have chosen them to be my top 2 queens of the week and made it a double win. And the bottom 2 queens was Maya and Plasma. Do y'all agree with the bottom 2? Plasma definitely should have been down there. Maya, sure. For storyline purposes, sure. Let's get into the lip sync. The bottom 2 queens lip sync to Bloody Mary by Lady Gaga, but the TikTok version. I like this version of the song. I ain't complaining. A lot of people on Twitter hated this shit. They was like, why is this the speed up version? We don't want this shit. And this lip sync, it's going to go down. This lip sync is going to go down in the books for a lot of Twitter discourse. The girls are still talking about it today. Maya actually tweeted, she was like, is the Maya hate train still going on? Wrap this up by midnight. Wrap it up by midnight. What did y'all think about the lip sync? Maya Iman LePage. I was expecting her to like be exhausted, like, oh my god, I'm in the bottom again. I'm not gonna perform like I want to stay. Maya Iman LePage turned it the fuck out. Mama was flipping. Mama was doing ballroom stuff. She was dipping, duck walking, voguing. She had a reveal, black petals to a beanie, like Plain Jane said, or whatever the fuck that wig cap was. I don't know. Maya Iman LePage ate Plasma the fuck up. Plasma got destroyed. Maya wiped the floor with Plasma's ass. Do you hear me? This was a lip sync assassination for real, for real. And like Plain Jane said, Plasma was acting frantic and frenzy. I don't know what Plasma was doing. Did Plasma put up a good fight? In my opinion, Plasma did. I believe Plasma did not go down like a bitch. Plasma did all that she could do. She handled it well. But at the same time, Maya was just doing so much that was kind of like, Plasma girl, what you got next? Like, come on, Plasma, what you gonna do? But I did think Plasma did a good job, but it just wasn't as good as Maya Iman LePage. So to me, I was like, oh my god, who gonna win this lip sync? In my notes, I wrote Maya to go home. Because, you know, this is the third time in the bottom. Plasma got 2 wins. She's been pretty consistent during the season, okay? RuPaul announces the eliminated queen. Bitch, RuPaul say the girl going home is Plasma. Oh! Gag. I was like, OMG. RuPaul is sending home Plasma. When I say I'm gagged, the girls on Drag Race Season 16 is gagged. The fans are gagged. The fans are in an uproar. Now they turn their backs on Maya. They being racist. They saying all she do is flip. She don't do shit else. She shouldn't be on the season. She should have been eliminated. But what was all this? What was all this for Maya? Everybody was living for Maya last week when she did the penguin slide. And also when she performed the House Down Boots in ASMR remix. So it's kind of like when someone's favorite get eliminated, now it's like a 180. Now we hate Maya. Maya this, Maya that. She shouldn't do blah, 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 blah. Look, it's a lip sync for your life, not a track record for your life. Maya hands down won that motherfucking lip sync. And sometimes we see the girl who actually won the lip sync sometimes still go home or don't win the crown. Like Monet Exchange beat Jinx Monsoon in that fucking lip sync for All-Star 7. But, you know, RuPaul said, you know, she's judging the lip sync and the overall performance of the season. But I guess in person, like, Plasma got beat so bad that by Maya that RuPaul was like, girl, Plasma got to go. And maybe she was tired of the Broadway stuff. Like, what else is Plasma going to bring besides the Broadway shit? Also, RuPaul has a soft spot for Maya. She is trying to pull Maya out of her inner saboteur. Kind of like how RuPaul was trying to do for Kennedy K. Bonet on her original season. So in closing, what did you guys think about the design challenge? What did you guys think about the episode? What are y'all thoughts on this season having 3 design challenges? Is it because of the writer's strike? Is it because Queens can sew this season? Is it because they want to push Nymphia and Q, maybe Dawn, to the forefront? What are you guys' thoughts on Plasma being eliminated in this lip sync? It is so much discourse on Twitter about this that's still going on at this very, very moment, which I'm going to get off here and double check to see what's going on. So let's remove our straw from our lattes. Follow me on the links above. If you guys are not watching me on video, follow me on Twitter at Mauricio Dadon and on Instagram at Mauricio.Visage. Check out Untook at the Dark. Check out the website. The visuals are on Spotify and I'm also on YouTube. Okay. Make sure y'all tune into UK versus the World Season 2 episode blah blah blah. It's a snatch game over there. So it's gonna be playing right after this. So I will see you guys over there and I will see you guys next week. Bye.